friends, and welcome back to Ursula's Farmhouse. In today's episode, you'll get to see me decorate my house for Christmas, and there's going to be a little tiny small haul from TJ Maxx. So I hope you'll stay tuned. Okay, so what I like to do is go ahead and put up the tree, of course, and do the garland. This is a buffalo check garland that I got at Hobby Lobby several years ago, probably 3, 4, 5 years ago. And I use burlap to just put down the sides, and I'm going to make a big star at the top. So I think it's going to be really pretty. All right, so stay tuned. And as you can imagine, I have lots and lots of dachshunds. So that's going to be my first ornament, is a dachshund.
Feel it in the air. It's getting colder, but yet so warm. Before we know it, it's Christmas Eve.
So now I'm going to show you the decorations for my home that I've done thus far. I'm still decorating, but I wanted to just, get you excited about decorating at your house. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what I've done so far in the kitchen. If y'all have been my friends for a while, y'all know I decorated with gingerbread men last year, and I wanted to do the same little cutting board again this year. I love the gingerbread cookies and cakes and all, and I'm pretty sure I got this at Hobby Lobby last year. And these are just little salt and pepper shakers that pretty sure they came from Hobby Lobby last year. And I just decided to put the peppermint crunch over here. I don't really have a coffee bar as such. We do use a Keurig, but I don't really have a coffee bar. And I just put this cute little mitten in here with my nice little wooden spoons. I don't use these at all. These are just too pretty to use, I think. And I just added some cranberry berries there. And I just added a touch of some little gingerbread napkins. So I think that turned out really cute. Well, I ended up going shopping today after I had done a lot of filming for this video, and I wanted to let y'all know, I'm not sure how to say this store, but I call it Bell's Outlet. It's very similar to TJ Maxx. They have a lot of good deals at Bell's. But anyway, I found these precious little cookies, and they're called... the name of them it says Maison de Base, and gingerbread scented. And I was in the checkout line when I found them. They were only $5.99, and I was just so thrilled when I found these because I was already checking out, and I turned around and they were right there in the aisle where you're paying at the cashier's counter. And it also has the little cookie cutter with it. So let's go ahead and unbox these really quick.
Been thinking about you and me, another kind of chemistry. I got nothing on my
these adorable. And I was actually going to pay for some of these, to buy some of these on Etsy a few days ago, but they were kind of pricey. I thought they were pretty pricey anyway. They were about $15 for 2 or 3 gingerbread men, and then you had to pay like $15 shipping on top of that. So they were going to be about $30 for 2 or 3 gingerbread men. And I said, no, I'm not going to do that. So anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around and show you where I'm going to put these precious little cookies. Okay, so this is a cloche, and you know, you can put cookies in there, or you can put donuts, whatever you want to put from the bakery, or cakes, or what have you. I'm going to put my little cookies in there, and they're really I thought that they were cookies, but honestly, let me show you what they are. When I was opening the package this afternoon, I noticed that they are Bath Fizzer Trios. They're gingerbread scented, but they're not cookies. Y'all, these are Bath Fizzies that you put in the bathtub. So, who would have thought? And I bought them for cookies. So, I'm just going to use them as little cookie decoys in my cloche. And look, they're perfect. We'll just put them right there. And I've got my wonderful salt and pepper electric grinders, or they're battery operated. And let me show you what else. The little fizzies, cookie fizzies, came with this cute little cookie cutter. So we'll slide this off. I don't need the box anymore, but these were $5.99 at Bell's Outlet. And they're just called Bath Fizzers. So we'll use the cute little cookie cutter and put it right here on this little knob. I think that's perfect. And nobody's going to know that they're Bath Fizzies. They're going to think that I made some gingerbread men. Let's let them think that for a few days. It'll be all right. So anyway, I love this old cutting board. I got this from my mom. Uh-oh. Goodness. I'm going to lay one down and have 2 standing. I think that'll be cute. Okay, what I was going to tell you is my mother gave me this cutting board sometime in the past 12 months as I was organizing her closet. So I think this is perfect for this time of year. So it says Christmas Tree Farm, and I've got my little cookies there. And then I'm still decorating as I'm making this video. And I wanted to show you a few other things that I got. I also went to TJ Maxx today and got some really cute things. So I'll show you a small haul inside this video. So keep watching. Okay, I did a few little vignettes here for my buffet. And let me turn on the lights. Okay, it's definitely daylight right now because it's around noon when I'm filming this on a Saturday. But I've used the little, I call them the little fairy lights or twinkle lights. And I got those at Hobby Lobby last year. I still have some, I've got my mug that I got last month. Well, actually I got it this month in November at Hobby Lobby. But I'm still using it, and I've got some rose hips in there that smell really good, a candle, another candle, and I'm going to add some either red or white candlesticks here, so I need to pick those up today. But there's a little grouping of gingerbread men and ladies. They used to be on a wreath that a student gave me years ago. Now we're going to move on over to my table. I've got Christmas dishes. Yep, they are Pioneer Woman. And I'm pretty sure I got these at Walmart last. Napkin rings. I've got to get some green napkins. They're on order with Amazon, so they're not here yet. But I did this arrangement And cute little red truck. I got this at Hobby Lobby last year, and it has some little fur arrangements in there with the buffalo check runner. So I think it's going to be a lot prettier when I add the green napkins with the napkin rings.
I can feel it in the air.
I have a small little vignette here on my piano. So this is just some garland stems and some little berries. Here is our rug and our doormat. And I got these pieces at Hobby Lobby. The doormat, I believe I got last year. And the rug I got just a week or so ago. And this is what my mantle is looking like. We've got I love the little fire truck up there with the little fur and the chunky candles. And then I've just got some different pieces of garland stems, and I'll add some red candles very soon. So I've got the bells over here. I love these. These came from Hobby Lobby last year. They're a silver, kind of an antique silver. I love those. That's probably one of my favorite things this year. And then we have to have stockings for our pets, Stanley and Gracie, and several stockings. Then I've just got a little Christmas red truck here and a Merry Christmas pillow here.
Santa, won't you forget about it, Santa?
And this is what our TV stand is looking like so far. I did add some burlap and I put a few little nutcrackers. I need to turn my lampshade around. Okay, that's better. But you can soften the look with some burlap. If you don't want to use like this, the fake snow or the fabric, you can just use some burlap to give a nice little cozy look. There's a little gingerbread house pillow and a Mary pillow. Those came from Hobby Lobby, I feel sure. And I've got this little basket recently and just put some jingle bells in there. And definitely, I love pictures of the cross and different crosses that I have throughout my home. And I like to sprinkle in nutcrackers.
It's all around us. Christmas has found us. Yet another year. We are the fortunate ones, all us daughters and sons. Everyone's still here, and that's something to be.
Okay, guys, so here is my mini haul from TJ Maxx, and it's just a few things that I'm going to list. The first thing is a Georgia blanket, and it's very nice. It's a Georgia Bulldogs blanket. I think one of my family members is going to love it. Next up is an exfoliating foot mask. I think that's going to be for dry feet, and it's going to make your feet feel so soft. Next up is a shea butter coconut foot mask. I think that one is going to smell really good. And next we have a dual-ended brush for your face for makeup. I think that would be really nice for applying makeup. And y'all look at these sweet little gingerbread men. That's my favorite find from TJ Maxx. and I love them on my bed. You could put them in any room of the house. They're adorable. Thank you so much for joining me today. And if you're not a member of my channel already as a subscriber, please consider subscribing. I'd love to have you as a member. Y'all have a great afternoon and Merry Christmas.